So America is run by a king now. Trump is a king. I mean, if you really truly think about it, this man thinks that he thinks he's a king. I mean, who the fuck would have thought that somebody like Trump, with his temperament, with his ways, and how he's ran his businesses and how he's lived his illustrious life, who would have think that this man would become president and then become a king? Who? You can't even say nothing to him. You can't call him a lie. You can't fact check him. You can't do anything but do as he says and kiss his orange ass. Now I know YouTube, they're Republican leaning and they love Trump. They don't want you talking about Trump as a king. They don't want you saying stuff like that. They're gonna put this video at the bottom of the totem pole, and I understand that. Because if there's anything that people don't understand about America is that America, probably a lot of people don't know this either. I'm gonna sound like Trump. A lot of people didn't know this, a lot of people didn't look at the hand movement, A lot of people didn't know this, but America, the settlers that came from England, they were tired of kings. Isn't that true? Isn't that true in history? America, that's right. They're trying to erase American history because they don't want you to know that they had slaves. Or not that they didn't have slaves. They don't want you to think that slaves didn't benefit from being a slave in America. I mean, isn't it really crazy that we have a king now? A man who thinks he is a king in the White House. One thing that Trump took advantage of throughout his lustrous career of being a criminal and doing the things that he did in his life, as far as being part of the mob and, being sued twice for racism and rape and becoming a 34-count felon. I mean, you got to think, this man took advantage of the fact that people are stupid. And he knew that the more he sit there and cater to the poorly uneducated, he would be more famous with these people, because most of the people who are poorly uneducated and they live in rural areas, they're all white people and they're all racist and they all want their America to stay the way they want it to be, based on their religious ignorance and based on their religious beliefs. They want a person that's going to sit here and lie to them with a Bible in their fucking hand and a gun in the other and tell you, hey, you know what? A lie is a lie. Believe me when I tell it. Believe me when I tell it. It's the truth. That's the advantage that Trump took over America, by catering to these racist bigots that don't give a shit about nobody else but themselves. And look at where he at right now. I mean, smearing shit in our faces like we ain't shit.